Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Oh yeah! Brewsday Tuesday is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DreZ, and as usual on Tuesday, my man Huck from Huck's Beer Bus popped in with some brews, bro. Thanks, man.
I'm a popper.
Thanks for coming
Brought
by.
the brews.
Popping tops in this BI.
Yeah.
My top actually fell on the ground. I guess I'll get that later.
Sounded good, though.
So you brought a Stone Tangerine IPA?
Enjoy by.
This
is a series of beers.
Yeah. I
Today, Jez, we're going
Yes.
to talk about freshness in beer.
Now, I'm glad that we're finally bringing up this topic. I can't believe it took us this long to get to it because that is one thing that is key. Beer is not like a fine wine. Generally, I guess some might, but generally it's not getting better with age.
Yeah, there's actually quite a debate about it. I'm of the opinion that if you want to give me a beer and it's not, rancid, I'll probably drink it anyway. But Stone has always been one of those brewers that makes what they think is best. And they make it their way, and they don't compromise for anyone. So they decided to make a series of beer called Enjoy By. And they put the date right on the label, as they say, if you read this bottle.
It says Enjoy By 5/30/16, so we're cutting a little close.
Right.
We only had a couple weeks left.
In Southwest Virginia, sometimes we don't get them until 5/29.
Oh, well, it says right here, brewed to be enjoyed within 37 days. So these are all
fresh.
Like fresh,
Yeah.
super fresh. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. They do like 5 or 6 years. Actually, I went on the webpage today and signed up they'll send me an email every time they release one. Mm-hmm. You can do that. It's free. Just have to put your email in, hit send. You can sign up for their newsletter, some other things. And, now it's Stone's here in Virginia.
Were they brewing it in Virginia?
Norfolk. I'm not Norfolk. Richmond.
Richmond, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they're actually brewing yet, but they will be shortly. And so
They got like an outpost out there.
They got a big old brewery there, and they're going to have a really nice restaurant and brew pub. So,
well, that's pretty sweet, man. So this one is the Tangerine IPA. I'm looking at it's 9.4%.
So it's a session beer.
It is.
It's a Huck session beer.
It's a Huck session beer. And it says right here, bottled on 4/24/16. So, yeah, I guess if you do the math, that's got to have enjoy
they had
by
a
5:30.
They had a 420. They do it every year. I missed it this year for some reason. I was traveling a lot around there.
Failure.
I might have hit something there. I don't know.
You good? What's up?
Oh, I turned down my headphones. Sorry.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm good. You think after 20 shows I'd figure this out?
That's right. This is week 20, isn't it?
But in any case, so, the freshness beer, there's a lot of people that age beers. I know that 622 or in Blacksburg will take kegs and stick them down the cooler for a year or two. Then they'll pull them out and we'll drink them. But that's a lot of stouts.
I was going to say, is that, there's got to be certain kinds that's what you do. Otherwise.
Yeah, and then a lot of people, especially where we don't get a lot, say the Hop Slam, from Bell's. And they'll store it up. There's a restaurant, I guess it's the River Mill that usually gets some, and they hold on to it till June or July. And, I go in there and it tastes fine to me, but there are people who say, well, that's not as good as it was when we first got it.
Yeah.
And that's true, but then there's people who say they don't like it. And so
it's all relative, really.
It's all relative.
Yeah.
So the point is that the hops somehow lose their flavor over time. And I need to probably do a little research. We've talked about how early hop beers are very bitter and late hop beers are more aromatic. And let's see if there's a difference in that. We age a couple of beers from each style and then buy new ones and taste them together and see what we think. So that'd be a way to do it. But a lot of people do save beers. Especially like.
But it really comes down to the style of beer, of whether that's a good
yes.
idea or not, probably.
Exactly. And then there's real purists, like, famous beers. We've talked about Russian River, Pliny the Elder. There's all these people on the YouTube drain pouring of Pliny the Elder because it was a month past due. You know what? I'd take one a year old. Anybody got one they're going to drain pour?
Yeah,
mail it
give
to
it
me.
my way.
Mail it to me.
Yeah.
I will not drain pour it.
And another thing that comes down to freshness is storage, of course. You got to properly store it. And I think that you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I hear the main thing that can skunk a beer, as they say, is sunlight.
Yeah, light, even a fluorescent light.
Even fluorescent,
So,
okay.
But these are brown bottles, and brown bottles are pretty good. Your green bottle beers get skunked.
A lot
the other
easier.
thing is refrigeration.
Or clear bottles, God forbid, right? I mean, they have some of them
Yeah,
are in
clear
the
is
clear.
bad, like-
That's like asking for it. That's why
Yeah.
most clear bottles taste like crap if you drink
Yeah,
them.
they take them to the 7-Eleven. They put them right up there in their fluorescent lights. That's easy for me to say.
Yeah.
And then they skunk. So, I mean, I guess a good example of that would be Corona, right? It's in a clear bottle.
I was thinking more like is it Miller or like Bud Select? I think is in a clear.
Buzz.
No. Is it? There's like a Miller. I feel like I'm
but
picturing a
also
Miller
light beers aren't as tendency to skunk. It's
because
more
they're
darker-
practically water.
Right, they're
So-
water anyway. You can't skunk water.
You can't. skunk
Actually, I
water.
just got some skunk repellent for my daughter. She's got a skunk around her house.
Oh,
Maybe we
jeez.
could spray that and keep the beer away.
Oh, there you go.
But the other main
Spray some Miller.
skunk repellent got to keep the Bud Light away. I don't know. Sorry, that was bad.
That's no good.
That was not good.
But
So anyway, so the other thing is temperature. So back in the day when they were first doing craft beers, they, some InBev would get the craft beer and throw it on the regular truck and take it out, and then it wouldn't be that good. Well, they figured out you got to have refrigerator trucks for it.
yeah,
And they're pretty much doing that now.
yeah. To me, I always thought that once a beer is cold, you have to keep it cold. Is that a good rule of thumb?
Yeah.
Like cold to hot and back to cold again. That's how a beer gets skunked.
Right.
Sunlight, I guess, plays a factor as well. But to me,
Well, it's more-
once a beer's cold, you got to keep it cold.
does a
Otherwise,
lot of things to the
it's
flavor.
asking for trouble. Yeah. I mean, you could still drink it, but it's just not going to be as good.
And the final thing, if we're talking about things that ruin beer, is a lot of people store their beer laying down. Not good, okay? Because it's laying down, it's in contact with the metal top or whatever the top is. And the other thing that ruins beer is oxygen. So you don't want any chance of air getting in the beer. So the tops are very important. And it's recommended that beer is stored upright, no matter. You store wine on the side.
I was going to say, that's the opposite of wine. Yeah.
But we have beer. Our next beer has a cork, but it's stored upright. Sorry.
But what about?
Even though it has a cork.
So I guess would cans not matter because they don't have a specific different top
No, cans are really probably a lined can is probably the best way to keep a beer
for storing.
for keeping it. Yeah, I mean that's probably the best thing. And as a matter of fact, we didn't touch on this last week, but the place I went before in South Carolina, you could buy a can of beer. I think it's like I want to say it's a quart or a pint. 2 pints. Was that a quart? No, 4. Anyway,
I'm
2
bad at
pints,
those
and it's a can,
conversions.
and they would fill the can up, and then they shoot a little CO2 in it and seal the top, just like at the factory.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's got a name. I don't know it, but anyway,
Like
then
on
you
the
pop
spot.
it. Yeah, on the spot. Then you pop the top later when you want to drink it.
That's badass.
Yeah. So
I've never seen that before. That's pretty
supposed to be
sweet.
one coming in Blacksburg, but I won't say where until it shows up, just because I don't want to embarrass anybody in case it doesn't.
Yeah, that's probably a wise decision. But well, yeah, man. Well, thanks for bringing in the beer. Like I mentioned last week on the show that I might be going to Asheville for my birthday. That did not pan out, so I hit you up and was like, "Yeah, sorry, bro, no beer." But I am going to Columbus for Rock on the Range this weekend. Granted, I'm going to be in the mosh pit for the most part of the days.
In the hospital for
But
the evenings.
Yeah, perhaps. But if I can, I might try and see if. Do you know any Columbus beers or anything
Well,
I should
you're
try
up
and check
there
out?
in Great Lakes neighborhood. That's the name of a brewery.
Mm-hmm.
They have great beer, and they may have some stuff up there we can't get down here.
Okay.
The
Well-
Burning River Pale Ale is really good, and I don't see it around here too much. It's
I
probably
might-
here, I just don't see it.
I might just try and hit like a grocery store or something, see what I can find.
Yeah, that would be the thing. Or
A Total Wine or whatever.
I'll
yeah.
check it out and shoot you an email
All right.
before you go.
That'd be cool.
But,
But yeah, I feel bad that I didn't bring anything this week.
a lot of good beer in Ohio, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's that's where.
I think Great Lakes might actually. No, I think it might be in Cleveland. I was thinking
it's probably Cleveland.
Yeah,
that would make more
Cleveland.
sense.
Yeah.
They're more on the water.
Are they okay?
Yeah, not Columbus,
Yeah.
but
But there's
Columbus
a bunch
is
of
the
breweries.
capital.
Yeah, there's a bunch of breweries.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
Ohio. You got to
Good
drink beer
beer
if you're living in Ohio.
What else you gonna do?
Dude, exactly.
Can't work at the steel mill anymore.
Go to a rock show. Go to the rock show and drink some beer, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
This is a good beer.
It is a good beer. Tangerine IPA. That's a combination. I guess you don't really see that often. I feel like there's not too many like fruity IPAs, or is there?
And tangerine's like the poor fruit you always forget.
Yeah.
It's good. you
I
know?
love
Like,
tangerines.
Oh man, tangerine's good, but you don't go to the store. Hey,
No.
grab some tangerines.
Yeah, while you're out there, yeah. make
Yeah,
sure you get
nobody
some-
ever grabs a
No.
tangerine.
It's just a
It's
pleasant
like
surprise.
also at
It's a nice
Christmas you
treat.
get it in that little basket with the nuts and the the candy, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh man, a tangerine. Cool.
Yeah, it's a tangerine dream.
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you ready to untap this bad boy? What do you think of the
Sure,
Stones?
sure.
Obviously, we every time we pop some beers open here, we like to untap them, keep track of what we've had, express our feelings on there, what we like, what we don't like. Usually, it's just our comments and whatnot. Untapped is a free mobile app. You can download it. You can follow us. I'm DreZ Drinks on there. Huck's Beer Buzz is his. You rate the beer on a scale of 0.25 to 5. Leave a comment or two, and you can check in and all that good stuff. What are you thinking of Stone Best Buy Tangerine IPA?
Well, of course, it's IPA, so I'm going to score it high.
You like those IPAs?
I love those IPAs. And Stone makes good IPAs.
Hoppy guy.
Hoppy guy. And this one's nice. Their Enjoy By series is less early hop than their regular IPAs.
Now, when you're saying early hop, late hop. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's bitter. Like a Stone IPA is bitter on the back end. After you drink it, take a sip like that. On the back of your tongue, you're going to get a lot of bitterness, and that's true also with Rogue, and there's several of them that have that profile. But these are gentler and kinder.
They are.
So I like these better. I don't hate the other ones, trust me, but I like these better. So I'm going to give it a 4.25.
Ooh, it's not too bad. 4.25.
Yeah.
Yeah, IPAs have grown on me as I've started to delve into the craft beer world. The big hoppiness, like you said, sometimes you got to be a beer guy to really like those. But when they do it right, and I guess when it's not like the late, when it hits your tongue, it's so good when it hits your lips. No, but let me see if I can get what I'm talking about.
So on Untapped, if somebody, if people want to follow us on Untapped, they can just go find our name on there and follow us and see what we're drinking. And if people follow us this week, the 10th person, I will send them a Huck's Beer Buzz T-shirt.
Oh, that's a nice little. Yeah, there you go. Starting now.
Starting now.
Be the 10th,
and then by Friday, and who knows, I might even do every 10th if we get a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I got a few T-shirts laying around.
Cool. Yeah, those shirts are pretty sweet. But yeah, I like it, and the fruitiness. I guess that helps kind of counteract maybe the hoppiness, or maybe it's just a good blend.
Yeah, it gives you a little.
It really does.
It's
good, man. I'm like I said, I'm not a big IPA guy, but you gave it a 4.25. I think I'll probably give it a 4, man. This is good. This is good beer.
If you look at the color, like not so much from the side, but like you look down at the top, we have lights in here. Looking down, it almost has a tangerine
color to it, doesn't it?
Really is right at the tangerine color.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but certainly a good call.
I don't know, but I'll take it, man. Yeah, Stone's Enjoy By. Pretty good stuff. And it's a whole series, too, right? So this is just one
6 or 8 a year.
Oh.
And they also do Enjoy After, usually with a tart, like a sour beer.
So you got to hold off on it and
wait a year. I never do, but you're supposed to wait a year.
All right, well, check out those too, man. So good stuff there. We'll take a break. We'll play a tune, and we'll be back with round 2 of Brewsday Tuesday. You got another one for me, right?
I do.
All right, stick around. More Brewsday Tuesday right after this.